right, sitting gonna set my soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world and home to the running rebels of UNLV. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Bruins will put total leather to crank us up. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UNLV's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Oh, he's got some space.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Rebels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the UCLA Bruins offense has the ball for the first time. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack it? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day.
Intercepted! Oh, what a play! And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field. Ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
The Rebels offense is back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got a man. It's Thomas. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And this one is perfect. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Big guy smells it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. On the option. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Georgia Southern. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that? Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, UNLV. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
21, UCLA, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. To the air, it's Iamaleava. They're setting up the screen. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Bruins want to move quickly.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They boot it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Got his man on the right. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Back to pass. It's Calandria. Unleashes it on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bruins line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He'll do it himself. Find some fresh air. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Calandria. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8 clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. Looking for a crease, it's Berger. Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Using the quick game.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Gonna look downfield again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. This time it's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, UCLA!
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 6 over Western Kentucky. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Gums. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Punt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. From the gun, running back on the move. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On the move, it's Thomas. There he goes! Hauled down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Ucla. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! And here they come, almost all the way back.
Really nice job between the quarterback and tight end on that play. And in this area of the field, these windows are really small, so you've got to have great timing. QB and tight end showed you right there.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Breaks into the open. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turns it on in midfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day,